table, sifting through the night. Glitter in his eyes, everything feels right. Hand in the water, fingers in the mud. Buckets full of promise, gold in the blood. Gear on the bench, tools of a trade. Hustling through the silence, riches to be made. Big Daddy digging deep into the vein. Paint dirt on his hands never goes in vain. Backyard prospecting, this ain't no game. Gold fever burning hotter than a flame. Shed lights flicker, shadows on the wall. Dreams of El Dorado, treasures big and small. Viewing all the gadgets, keeping spirits high. Every nugget found makes the heart fly. Camera rolling, capture every gleam. Subscribers tuning in, living out the dream. Broken nails and dirt, but a heart so true. Big Daddy's Gold Rush, it's a...
All right, what's going on, everybody? Dig Daddy out here in the shed. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I got mics on. If not, turn your volume up. I can't turn mine up anymore. Well, actually, that's a lie. I'm lying. That's as much, I think, as I can turn it up. So hopefully you guys can hear me. It's a little foggy here in the old sheddaroo. Oh, apparently I can turn my mic up even more. Well, would you look at that? All right. If you can't hear me anymore at this point, I don't know what to tell you. Hopefully, y'all are good. Let me know. If not, then we'll fix that. But great to see you all. Happy you're all tuning in. What's going on? Flash, Ed, Adam, T-Rep, Weezin, Donna, Careless. Who else we got in the house? James. Good to see you guys. Humble Stacker, what's going on? Bacchus, what is up? Good to see you back, man. Hope you're feeling better. Hope the vid has left you alone. I'm gonna need 2 hands for this task. But at any rate, I hope you all had a great weekend. Myself had a pretty good weekend. Ran some really sweet dirt. Had some really good time going through that dirt you guys saw. What's going on, Tio? Jason Hurt. What's going on? What's going on? Good to see you guys. But, and Donna, if I didn't say hello, hello to you as well. I'm pretty sure I did, though. But, like I said, good to see you all, and hope you all had a great weekend. If you got out there, man, I hope you were bundled up and kept all your toes. It's cold here, so I'm not quite ready. I was looking at some waterproof socks, though, so I'm looking forward to the next season. GS was talking up the waterproof socks so much, I think I'm going to grab myself a pair. And those will be my prospecting socks. I know some of my friends down south are like, oh man, it's hot over here, man. Man, I wish it were raining. It's like, what are you talking about? How is it hot? It's freaking February 24th. It should be freezing everywhere right now. Everybody should be covered in snowstorms. I'm waiting for our next snowstorm to come through because I know it's coming. You know? Like that little bullshit we had was just that. It was just a little bit of play snow, rather. A little dusting. And I know we're going to get a storm come through. Maybe mid-March, I bet you. Is it next week? There you go. I was just about right on the money. I knew it was coming. I knew it was on its way. March, I was saying it for days. I said, in March, we're going to get a snowstorm. You watch. And people are like, nah, what are you talking about? I'm just like, I'm telling you, this is false spring. Right? It's every year now. It's every single year. And we get this little hope. It lasts for about a week or two. You know, first what happens is we get a little bit of snow. And then everybody puts up with that for about a week. And then everybody's like, I'm tired of this shit. And then the first sunbreak we get, everybody starts proclaiming spring. It's like, oh, it's spring. Look, it's so shiny and bright outside. We're finally through it. And it's like, you're tripping balls because we're still in the middle of winter. Winter happens a month later here. I think that's what people get confused about. They be timing the spring and winter and all that to actual seasons. It doesn't work that way up here. We got like 8 seasons up here. Some of them only last for like 2 weeks. What's going on, Mandy? Who else did I miss? Anybody else I missed? Robert, what's up? Jason. If I didn't already say hi. I think I did, though. Yeah, I did. Right on, right on. But yeah, that dirt this weekend from Culver, boo! That shit hit good. I'm really bummed to see him sold out of everything right now, because that was some really good dirt, and I'm sure you guys would really be excited to pick some up if he had any more available. It was fun. Really challenging, so if you're a noob, just leave it alone. Wait a little bit, wait till you're confident in your skills, because that stuff is rough. There is a lot of heavies in there. Yeah, 108 ROI, that you can't ask for more than that, really. Even 100% ROI is asking a lot of some sellers. You know, some sellers don't got it like that, where they can be giving out 100% ROI based on, you know, gold value, weight, blah, blah, blah. All the modifiers that we use in our neck of the hobby. Right, but that's the thing about his dirt, is he makes you earn it. You're gonna earn that gold because he put some nice challenge in there, and it's like a natural. Yeah, it beats gold foil. Your gold will float away. God damn, that pissed me off. I can't believe you talked me into running a bag of that. Like, of my own gold foil. I don't know why I did that. I should have known better. I should have known better. I ruined. No, actually, I didn't ruin that pump because it never got to the pump, luckily, because it was floating too much. But yeah, I should have never got myself talked into that. That was dumb, but it was fun. Oh well. But I do want to make an announcement to y'all. Can we get the oh, we can't get that up in there anymore. All right, well, let's go. I'll watch. We got a new Patreon this week, Tyler B. He is joining us at the $50 D-Bag fam level. So we got 4 of those spots filled up, and there's only 1 left. So if you've been thinking about getting in, there's 1 spot left. And the reason I limit it to 5 is because that's the number I picked. If it seemed like there was going to be 20 people who actually wanted to do the 50 a month, then I would open it up more. But, you know, I think 5 is good. That gives me the option of, you know, keeping a small batch every month. I don't need to get stressed out and shit more than I already would be. So yeah, there's 1 spot left. If anybody wants to get up and on that, now's your opportunity. Well, I mean, you've had the opportunity for a bit, but Tyler jumped on it, Tyler B, and he is now one of our $50 D-Bag fams. So I'm going to have a bag going out to him, and then another one here shortly, because we're almost at the end of the month. So keep in mind, the Patreon membership gets you entered in to the monthly raffle. In that monthly raffle, I give away a bag of Patreon pay dirt. It's roughly a $50-ish bag. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, depending on what I have to work with that month. But I always try to make it interesting, theme it up as much as I can, or at least make sure it'll be a fun bag to go through. Last month was a kick you in the teeth, super hard Cape D Benson Beach sands mixed in with some other stuff. And, you know, I bet you some of these guys are still going through that. If I have a few extra, I'll put them up for sale, but sometimes I don't. And the only people who get dirt that month are the $50 Patreon members. So keep that in mind. The $5 level does get you entered in to that raffle as well, so you do have a second chance. And of course, any bags that I make that are above and beyond that, you can potentially get an opportunity to purchase those first by being a Patreon member, because they get first notifications of any new pay dirt that comes out. I may not even say anything to the public at large, because if I only got like 5 extra bags and I make that announcement to the patrons and they buy those 5 bags, I got no more bags. So if you want to be first in line, get the first chance to get any of my new pay dirt as it comes out, or be entered in to win a bag of that pay dirt specifically made for the patrons. So if I make a $20 bag, I make a special bag for the patrons that have more of whatever, usually more gold. At any rate, that's what's up. That's how you get to be a patron. Click on the link that Chris left for you. Follow that. Enter yourself in. And yeah, that's how you get to be the guy. Sky Warrior checking it out? Hell yeah. It's going to be a rough one. You know, I don't know why I've designated February the kick you in the teeth under the guise of love for my pay dirt sales, because the February bag is always my hardest bag, and it's just a torture sack of dirt, right? They're not even big bags, you know, and they're not supposed to be. There's just a little sampling of hell with some of the roughest dirt you can go through. Happy February. Happy Valentine's Day. That's all I can say. I'm a little bit of an evil guy. Can you see the peacock? Yeah, absolutely. So this is that peacock ore. I don't know if how well it's gonna focus for us. Here, let's go bench. There we go. You can see some really cool facings of it. The purple, the gold, the red. I'm backwards, so everything I'm touching is on the opposite side of where I mean to be. So really cool stuff. Let's keep looking at it. It's a very nice piece of rock. And then there was also a little arrowhead. Cool little arrowhead. There was a lot of pyrite in there. I only grabbed a couple of the pieces out, but there was definitely some good pyrite in there. Yeah, you got to be careful with the dust that comes off of these, because it can irritate your esophagus and your throat and your lungs and make you cough sometimes. I think they call that silica poisoning or something like that. But yeah, it does create quite the fog here in the shed. That's for sure. But yeah, it was good times with that dirt. Good gold out of that dirt. And it was a nice opportunity to see some cool stuff. It was really, really shiny. There was a lot of that pyrite in there. So when you're panning through, it's just exploding with like fireworks and glitter everywhere. And you gotta train your eye to see that silvery yellow from gold. And you know, if you pan for long enough, you're not going to mix up pyrite and gold. You're going to be able to look at it and without a doubt, that's pyrite, that's gold, that's mica. You just know how gold moves. But your initial senses, when all of that shiny just boom, you're just like, oh shit, I need to keep everything. And then you got to be like, no, that's the trick. That's the trap. You don't want to keep all that shit. Get it out of the way. And get all that out of the way. And all right, tap it up, move it around, boom, 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 boom. All right, there's my gold. And then you get rid of all the other shit. Stop looking at all that pretty shiny. Just focus on your gold. You get a laser eye for the gold. Save all that, don't dump it out, backpan it. And then you can go back and pick that shit out later, figure out if maybe it's silver. And there was also a lot of really fine shiny in there, which could have just been mica, but it also could have been some flower gold or maybe even some flower platinum. But I'm not sure if platinum is coming from where he's at in enough quantity that I would see it like a dusting. So I was hoping he would be here and then I could ask the questions, but he hasn't checked in yet. So if anybody sees him, let me know. But I'm looking at the same chat you guys are too, so. And Donna, if I didn't say thank you already, I apologize. And thank you so much for your donation. I got to talking and I forgot whether I had acknowledged that or not. And so I apologize. And thank you so much. I got sidetracked talking too much. But yeah, it was some good dirt. Definitely some good dirt. And I got a whole bunch of other dirts here as well. I picked up a few bags at the gold show. I placed a few orders from various places online. I got some bigger bags from a couple sellers that I usually only get small, medium bags from. So hopefully those turn out to be pretty good. And then I got one of those big fat dirt bags from Gold Nugget Sales, that 7-pound monster of a bag, man. Where'd it go? It's back there somewhere. I just got that one today. I'm going to check that out here in a couple weeks. So I think I'm set for pay dirt for the next month or so worth of reviews. So I can chill there. Maybe pay some of the channel bills next. Like the web hosting and all that shit. Emails, store costs, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it is a big bag of dirt, man. But it's also unsearched. It's like the Beaumont bags that Lynch used to sell. I don't know if he puts any gold in there at all, but it's his pay dirt. It's the stuff he goes out and gets, which is supposed to be good dirt. Now, I'm very much under the belief that if there isn't a good chance that I'm going to get gold in your pay dirt, then is it really pay dirt if I have to run 100 yards of it to get a gram, Like maybe you're just selling me whatever convenient dirt that you have handy. But that's why I'm often discouraged, or you got to remind yourself not to be discouraged with like natural pay dirt. Like when somebody sells you a bag of natural pay dirt, no gold added, you should only expect to get 1, 2, 3 flakes of gold, if even that much, right? Because you go out there sometimes, it takes you a bucket or two to really build up a decent amount of gold worth all the effort, right? You got to get down in that hole. But you never know. Especially the fly-by-night guys who are just like on eBay and they're like, I got some unsearched dirt. And then you find nothing. You're just like, That's why I don't like getting that kind of dirt. If I want unsearched, I want it to come from somewhere that some like one of you guys. Like I want to see the dirt you're panning out. Like if you're going to the river and you're getting a good spot and you want to share a little scoop of that with me, that's cool. That's what I'm talking about. But I don't know about these guys like on eBay who are just like, yeah, it's unsearched. 20 pounds. 20 pounds of dirt isn't, that's a fair amount of dirt, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't cost them nothing to bring that home from the river or whatnot. Going on, Flash. What is happening? I assume I'm the Justin you're talking to. You're one of the few people who call me by my actual name. But I don't fault you. I wouldn't call me Dig Daddy either. I'd call me dude. Yeah, this time of year is a good opportunity to focus on other hobbies. I've been doing that. I'll say I've been spending a lot of my money on 2A stuff. Not just guns, but like everything. Ammo, a new bag. I think I got a new bag. I'm not sure if I actually got that, but I'm redoing my cabinet because I have 2 pistols now, my concealed and my Glock. And so I want a spot for both of them. Before I only had a spot for one. So I ordered a little stand. It's probably out on my porch right now. I'm going to put that in the shelf, the safe tonight. And I'm completely rebuilding my 1022. And then, see, the problem with rebuilding a gun is you wind up with a whole bunch of spare parts. Almost enough parts to make a whole nother gun. So you got this most of a gun sitting right there just telling you like, hey man, you're just going to let me go to waste? And and I'm sitting there looking at it saying, well, I don't want you to go to waste because I liked you as a part. I don't want to just throw you aside because I got a new part. And so yesterday I bought another 1022. So I got another 1022. And I'm going to put the other parts back on that one and put the old gun back together with the new frame. Or build the new gun off of the new frame and leave the other one alone. I don't know. But now I have enough parts that I can do whatever I want to do with it because I'll have an extra gun worth of parts. So that'll be a project that I'm working on. And I just built out a concealed. I got a little, whatchamacallit. It's not a Glock 43. It's a clone of that from Palmetto. It's a dagger. And it's pretty nice little gun. What kind of stock? I got the Trek 22. So it's a chassis, really. It's not a stock, it's a chassis. It takes the frame and barrel assembly, moves it back about a foot. So it's back over here against your shoulder more, and then it's got the big buttstock. Mag comes out down behind the trigger, so it's a bullpup. And it makes it about 26 inches. The chassis itself is 26 inches. If you have a 16-inch barrel, that barrel doesn't stick out past the chassis. The problem is in Washington, I have to have that at 30 inches to be legal. So with that setup, then I'm going to need to have a suppressor. So I got a suppressor on order. I'm just waiting for my stamp to come back. And once my stamp comes back and I get my suppressor, then I'll be able to put it on that setup and it'll be silenced and legal, 30 inches plus. And then I'll be good. And then I'll have the parts to put back on the old gun. So my light 22, pew, 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 I'll still have that because I really like that one. Once I started building the other frame, it was all so heavy and I started not liking it, but I still want that. So that's why I had to have the second one. It's basically, I'm just playing Barbies with guns now. That's how I explained it to my wife. And she's like, why are you always doing that? I was like, listen, I'm just going to summarize it for you. I'm playing Barbies, but with guns. I'm playing dress up with my guns. I'm just swapping parts out to see what I like. And she just looks at me and she's like, oh, okay. Just left it at that and just ignores me now. So that works. What's going on, Alaska? Alaskan assassin. But yeah, the Rugers are fun. You can do all sorts of stuff with the 1022. There's all kinds of parts. And I lucked out and bought some parts like extra mags, like the longer mags before they got banned here. So I'm grandfathered in with a whole bunch of stuff. When I found out that law was going into place, I bought a whole bunch of mags for different guns that I knew I was going to want to buy down the road. And so I got all those, and I'm just waiting to buy the guns for them now. Yeah, the Glocks are very reliable. I haven't had any problems with my Glock. They're pretty sweet. The Jeep of 22s, no, because then it wouldn't run. It would break down every 1,000 miles for some ridiculous shit that shouldn't break all the time. I'm sorry, I hated my Jeep. I hated my Jeep. That thing was such a piece of crap, man. I hated it. It was terrible. And by the time I was done with that thing, I was just happy to get rid of it. I gave it away for a song and dance. Like, I had just replaced the motor, and then it started overheating, and then like a seal went wonky somewhere in the body, in the cab, and so everything was all wet and frozen over inside. And I was like, you know what? I'm done. I was just like, frustration level with that car. It had been in the shop at the Jeep dealership for a month. They kept screwing everything up. First they told me, oh, you just need a camshaft, but we can't get that. So I went and got it, had it shipped to them, and I'm like, all right, here's the camshaft. They put it together. Oh no, it's actually this. Oh no, it's actually that. Oh no, you probably just need a new motor. And it's like, well, fuck, why did you have me have you do all that other work if you didn't think it was going to be good? Now I'm back at square one needing another fucking motor. And a month later, and then by the time it was all said and done, I had already bought my car, my G37, because I needed something. Got the Jeep back, and it was like, all right. And then it started having more problems, and I just sold it to my coworker for like $2,000. No, it was I want to say it was a 2006, somewhere around there, and really cushy. It was a Grand Cherokee Limited. It was the top model Cherokee, Grand Cherokee. So it was all sorts of cushy and comfy inside. It wasn't like a Wrangler. Wrangler would have been 1,000 times worse. But it was all comfy. When it ran well, it was good. It had some get up and go. Drove it out to Cape D once, maybe twice. No, I think only once. But yeah, man, that thing just crapped itself. So frustrating. But I just posted up the comment video. Some of you already figured it out. Leave a comment on that video if you want to get looked at and have an opportunity to win my sloppy seconds, which is going to be the gold we find in the dirt that I got over there. And yeah, that's how you get entered in. And I'm thinking it's about that time, so let us go fire up the sluice, put some juice to that. Now my phone's all going off because everybody's leaving comments. Happy Monday, y'all. I won't say who that was, because if you win, then I'll have to say it again. But people are leaving comments, so don't get left out. Leave one on that video. It's on the top of the chat. And that's how you get entered in for some sloppy seconds, which is whatever gold we find. And we'll make up some pay dirt. I got some dirt. We'll see what we're going to throw into it. I'll let you in. A little secret. Probably going to be some garnets. I'm a dick, sorry. Yeah, you know what? I'll also throw in that chunk of peacock ore that I got this weekend. That'll go into sloppy seconds, as well as a couple of pieces of the pyrite that was in there. And you know what? Let's do that little arrowhead too. I don't think they're actual arrowheads. Well, maybe they are. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I mean, it is a flint arrowhead, but I mean, like, not from the olden days. I think they probably made them a little bigger. I don't know. I'm not from the olden days. Well, if you win, if you win, it is for you. So good luck. All right, let's hop on over to the sluice cam. As we do, sluicing time, we'll play some music. I got some tunes all set up over here. We'll start with the Chicken Town. We got Shuffle is on, so who knows what's next. Move the light over here so you guys can actually see the sluice. All right. Let me scooch over here. Adjust the... I don't like that angle. I like to get you guys right down on it so you can see the gold when it's stuck there, you know? There we go. That's a good angle. All right. Can you guys hear me all right? And can you hear the music all right? Let me know. I value your feedback. Happy birthday, Mr. Sir. All right. Got a little bit of flow going. A little bit louder on the tunes. I can make that happen. That sounding good? The tune's a little louder. All right. Now, the task of finding my shirt is, whew, that was lucky, my shovel in the dark. A little water down. All right, crank this up just a hair. We got a good flow of water going through the sluice here. Got a good little cup of dirt from my spot on the river. So this is some Dig Daddy's unsearched pay dirts. Already seeing a couple flakes in there. But I'm gonna crank this up just a little bit more because I don't feel like it's clearing fast enough up top. You know what it is I've changed my sluice. So there's a flap over here that slows the water down, which in turn slows the water down out the end of the sluice too. And that has affected how the flow goes through here. So, might just need to turn it up a hair to overcome that. Or maybe not. I mean, it's working pretty all right. There we go. Just needed a little bit more juice. Now it's cleaning wonderfully. Gold's not pushing away. That piece you can see right there at the bottom of the unicorn. It's just chilling. Appreciate the reminder, Chris. Yes, please do smash that like button if you're having a good time here tonight. If you're liking what you're seeing and what I'm doing, hit that like button. If you don't like what you're seeing and what I'm doing, don't hit the thumbs down. Speak up and tell me where I'm fucking up. Let a guy know. Your thumbs downs tell me nothing. And are easily dismissed as somebody just being a little bitch. But if you have something that you're griping about, let me know. I may or may not do anything about it. But at least, I'll be able to hear you. Ooh, look at that big old trunk. Wow. Yeah, that smoothing of the water really makes a huge difference to how everything works down here. I'm actually really surprised. Because I got a lot of water flowing through here, but it's doing so smoothly you can barely even tell. Like, I'm running it at the speed I would usually run the full size sluice, the full mat. Wow. Going on, Stanley? We're just fighting the fog. Listening to some prospecting tunes here on Radio Backyard while we sluice away. I should make a radio station that just plays all my tunes, huh? I gotta figure out how to do that. So I don't want to make an album out of every one, but I do want to be able to play them somewhere. Maybe you can tune into it on an app. I mean, I guess well, not really. If you have the Suno app, you can probably listen to a lot of my stuff there. Anything I've made public, anyways. DD the VJ. Digging tunes with Dig Daddy. All right. We are all sluicified. We got that gold all sluiced up. Now, I'm just going to let it run for a second and get the extra little chingaderos out of there. That's right. Don't forget to leave your comment on the comment video if you want to get down. If you want that gold, if you want the gold right here that you see in the thing, you got to leave a comment because that's how you get entered. All right. That's right. Tree Matt's got that front row gold. As you can see, even on this little itty bitty sluice and this setup running it as fast as it was, all the gold, it stopped up by the fourth riffle, well, by the fourth row. I don't really call them riffles because they're not riffles, they're cells. But by the fourth row of cells, that's it. I'm not seeing a single flake, speck, poop, nothing past that. But sure enough, fourth cell, there it is. And that's pretty consistent, week to week, dirt to dirt. You know, if it's more and I'm running it faster on the bigger sluice, then sure, we'll see a little bit more activity than that. But even then, not much more. It doesn't migrate usually past the sixth row. I mean, unless it's just super heavy saturated, most everything gets caught up right there at the front door or the front row. Yep, we're good. Too much water. There's your gold. Where the fuck are you? There we are. Haha, there's your gold, baby. All right. Nice little shiny there. A little bit of floating going on, so I'm gonna have to pan back the tailings just to be sure. See, you got little pieces that want to get mobile. So heads up on that. for whoever gets it. This is some crystalline-y stuff, because it usually is the crystal-y stuff that likes to grab the air and the water like that. It's a little pieces in here. Stop moving. All right, we got our gold. Let's take a little dip. Yeah, Dave got a good product in the Dream Mat. I remember when he was first making it, you'd see the post of the metal ones, the with the plastic cells. I was like, man, what is this guy doing? I was like, it kind of makes sense. And then a couple years later, he's selling them. I'm like, oh, I remember that. It's silicone now. Okay. Now, that was when I started paying attention to it. At first, it was a contraption. I wasn't looking to have to buy a whole new sluice box or a whole different new special technology rig to get his shit to work. But man, when it became like just something I can drop in a sluice that I already have, it's like, okay, that's something, you know? That's a something. Bitch. Bitch. Maybe it's getting low. Maybe that's why it's being a bitch. Come on, baby. One more cook and I'll refill you. Dude, I can't even see this shit. It may be completely dry and I can't even tell. It's so fucking dark over here. Ah, god damn it. I don't know, my little torch isn't working right anymore. It served me very well for quite some time though. Let's come back to me. Alright, let me pause these tunes. The tunes are pretty awesome. If I do say so myself. Right, Dig Daddy, Breaking Bad. What's he really cooking over there? Who knows? Nothing I don't have a license for. Now, who issued the license? Let's not ask too many questions. Keeping it cool, keeping it calm out here in the shed. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, good time. So that's cooling down. As am I. What's going on, everybody? Hey, Gold Baron, what's going on? Mr. Peacock, how are you doing? Pitbull, how's it going? Mindy, good to see you. We got a Mindy and a Mandy here. Eller's Crafton. Just kind of looking at the people who I don't remember if I said hello to, but I'll say it now. Hello. Good to see you. Oh, totally understand. Totally understand. It's my show, not yours, so you shouldn't be expected to respond. You know? It's perfectly fine to pop in just to say hi. I do it all the time. I'll jump in a room, be like, what's up? And then my wife will get home and I'll leave the room, but I'll leave myself in the stream. But then maybe I'll just go like quiet for a while. And everybody be like, oh, where'd Dig Daddy go? Like, it's not my stream. Why can't I go somewhere? Maybe I gotta pee. Maybe I gotta poo. I don't need to answer to you. Now, if it was my live stream and I was like, hey guys, why don't y'all hang for a bit? I'll be right back. And then I'm gone for like 15 minutes of my hour. You have every right to ask, where did I go? And if, you know, I'm sitting there saying, yeah, I had to go to the bathroom. You know, you may or may not be mad at me. And I wouldn't fault you if you were. You know, I'm just saying, it's okay. That's all I'm saying. But it is my show, so I am obligated to entertain you guys. To some extent, if you're not entertained, I'm sorry. I apologize that I'm not more witty than I am. We are only born with the wit that we are born with, so I do my best. And if it's not good enough, well, I would use colorful words and say, oh, well, I tried. But hopefully, I mean, a few of you are still hanging out with me. I haven't ran everybody off yet. So I must be doing something half all right. That or you guys just got a high pain tolerance. Right? Driving to Seattle, I'll get a new torch. No problem. Maybe some extra paraphernalia too. Right? I'll just put up a little screen. And I'll keep talking. I'll still have the mic on me. Something will pop out. Bloop. All right. Well, while we wait for the bowl to dry and cool down and all that stuff, let's make some sloppy seconds. What do you guys say? We'll go grab a gold bag this week. Dude, all the bags are wet. What the hell? Like these foil bags, like moisture just totally condensates to them. Hell, man. You can't put stickers on a wet bag. Every young buck knows that. All right, so you can read my palm. We got the sloppy seconds. If you're not first, you're last sticker. Just a good reminder for y'all. If you're not the first one to the claim, there may not be any gold left. You can apply that to whatever part of your life and fashion that fits. I'm just saying words. Today's date, 2/24/25. Look at that. That only happens once every 100 years. Pretty crazy, huh? Dig Daddy. Wait a minute. Every fucking date only happens once every 100 years. No, wait. Every 1,000 years. But even then, just depending on how many digits you go forward, it never happens again. Damn it. Palmery, do you like gold, have kids and wife, and sit in a shed? You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Look at her. She reads. Read to the hand. Now I put it up and somebody's going to actually read it and they're going to find some terrible shit out for me. Be like, oh my God, Dig Daddy, you're going to die yesterday. And be like, fuck, where was this email this morning? Now it's too late. Now it's too late. I'll never The consequences will never be the same. All right, let's jump over to the bench. The bench camera. Because we got some gold away. Sorry for my loudness and brutish activity. I'm a loud brute. That goes without saying. Not always, though. I'm actually a really soft-spoken person. I usually speak very quietly. Until you say what like 3 or 4 times, and I get mad and start raising my voice up. God damn it, you deaf motherfucker! I think yeah, see, it jumped up a little bit before we weighed. There we go. 0.113. All right. 0.113. Now we know. All right, so like I said, the peacock ore goes in. The pinches go in. Some of this dirt. Probably not all of it. Because, well, maybe it'll fit. Let's use the funnel. Oh yeah, there's an arrowhead in there too. That is unsearched pay dirt, so it might actually wind up being more than advertised. Okay. So we got some dirt. Now we got some gold. Gold's in the dirt. All right. Now, oh, what is this? What's happening? What's happening? A little pinch of garnets. Not too many, though. Just a small handful. And they're big garnets, so that'll be fun. I always like getting a big pile of garnets in my dirt. If you don't, well, there's something wrong with you. I don't know what to tell you. Because for me, at least here in Washington, where I pan, garnets let you know if you're close or right on the money. Because they're right there. You know, if you're in a really good garnety spot, there's a good chance there's going to be some gold there. Because they're heavy. They like to hang out together and party. They get their weed from the same dude. Before I close this bag, I'm going to throw some carnelian in there. Pile of agate. Some rocks. Some other rocks. And since it's a little light, I'm going to throw some more of my pay dirt in there. So this will be a nice bag for whoever wins it. All right, so we got a bag of dirt ready to rock. All we need is a winner for it. So while I finish sealing it up, if you haven't already done so, head over to that link on the top of the chat. Leave a comment on the comment video because that's how you get entered in for the sloppy seconds. Don't forget the peacock ore. Yep, it's in there. We've got a miracle. Seals the bag on the first try. Every now and then, this sealer, man, it gets it done without too much hassle. It's getting a little warmer though, and it's warm in the room right now, so that probably has a lot to do with it. What can I say? Where's my chair? Oh, come back here. Hold on, I'm having a little technical difficulty. And we're back. All right. What's going on, Michael? Good to see you. You're just in time for the end. We're just about there. All right. So let's find ourselves a winner. Let's go to the GAW page. Let's everybody go. Remember Tyler B, our newest member. Oh yeah, gold, by the way, gold. Fuck off. Gold, that stuff we love so much, today is going for $2,948.25 per troy ounce. Troy ounce is what, 30 grams? $94.82 per gram. So hell yeah, rock on with that. You play the game Rivals, apparently Captain America is in there. And he was in an advertisement. All right. YouTube video. Ah, fucking math. What's this? 13? What happened? Everything went wild there for a moment, and I apologize. Let's get some comments. All right, we got 31 comments, 34 members here, and we got a button to push. Let's do it. I wish there was like a little clicker. But what the fuck? Rigged. That shit is rigged. Oh wait, this is my giveaway. Happy birthday. Happy Gold Monday. Thanks, Dee Dee. Happy birthday, Bacchus. The gods have shined on you this day, for they want you to take this bag with this piece of peacock ore. Oh, that is funny, dude. Yep, you got your peacock ore. That's all you, brother. I don't know how you did it. Maybe you got like 30 accounts in there. And they all look the same. Oh, that's funny. That is hilarious. Congratulations, you won. Make sure to send me your address if I don't have it somewhere already. Oh, that is hilarious, man. Wow. That is crazy. That's some stars aligned shit right there. Right? Like, that blows my mind, man. I wasn't expecting that to happen. What I was expecting to happen is there to be a couple comments in there saying, hey, give it to Bacchus, happy birthday, or something like that. But then he just straight up wins it. God damn. All right, well, congratulations, man. Happy birthday to you. That's really awesome. Glad it got to you. I apologize to anybody who thinks it's really rigged. I don't blame you, but deal, because that's just the way the cookie crumbles, man. Not that it was rigged. I'm saying it's a random thing. It's just freaking fate. I don't know. But there you go. Tune in next week for another chance at your sloppy seconds. And Bacchus can't win next week because he won this week. So at least there's that. So there you go. Tune in next time. Otherwise, that's all I got for you. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you had a good time. Like, subscribe, share, and all that if you didn't already do that, or if you're not already a subscriber. I don't know why you're here, but hello, congratulations for being here, and thank you for joining us. And we'll see you next weekend for another Pay Dirt review, and then next Monday for another BSing in the Shed. So, I hope you all have a great week. Be safe out there, whether it's too hot or it's too cold, whatever. Do what's appropriate. Stay safe. Come home. And we'll see you next week. Till then, this is Dig Daddy signing out from the shed. If I don't see you out at the rivers, I will catch you in the backyard. Peace!